Hey, what's up, diggers? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my news and updates video, which I plan on trying to release every Wednesday. I find a lot of things happening in the game usually happen on the weekend, and people want to know about game updates and patches, fusions, fragments, summoning events, should you summon this weekend, or just anything in general that has happened or is about to happen in the week. I'm going to try to keep it short and simple, and I'll have timestamps added to the video so you can jump to where you're most interested in. Without further ado, let's dig in. Okay, first I want to get started calling out an update coming out on the 22nd. It's adding a new feature called Quick Dismiss for your excess epic heroes. I believe what they're talking about is when you're pulling the hero, if you want to just dismiss it immediately because you know you already have an A5 of that epic. Also, Arena is now going to be offering additional random rewards for offensive victories. As of right now, the only reason you're going to Arena, unless you're really just having fun competing and whatnot, but the only reason I'm really going in there is to complete tournaments, Oracle's trials, or whatever they have going on. This way, there's a good reason to win. If you win, you get better rewards. If you lose, you don't get them. They are making some optimizations to stun, freeze, and poison as well, which I'll go over in just a minute. And on top of all that, they are making a few hero adjustments for Fastidious and Volca. So if you're interested in seeing those hero adjustments, be sure to check out the Notice Center in game and click on Update Announcement. I want to call something out about Fastidious. I did pull for Fastidious early on, and she kind of carried me through the early game, and she kind of fell off. I don't really use her anymore. I pulled a bunch of other meta heroes, and she's kind of just sitting there. I even actually, for the Boreas update, I broke her down to get her stuff back out of her because I just wasn't using her for anything. Now they're doing a little buff for Demon Slayer stance, or Demon Slaying stance. Normally only casted it when she first entered the battlefield, and because of her new talent, she will now be able to enter Demon Slaying stance multiple times on the battlefield. I believe it said every 20 attacks or so she goes into Demon Slaying stance, which is nice. It's going to be a big increase in damage for her. Units inflicted with stun or freeze can no longer dodge. They've switched poison damage mechanics to no longer deal 1% continuous true damage and now deal 5% continuous magic damage instead, but it can stack much higher, and I believe it lasts longer too. Now the poison damage will be somewhat based off the hero's attack attributes or damage attributes. So I think the idea here is to make it so that rares, epics don't overshine the legendaries that they come out with in the game. So right now, any hero putting out a poison does the same kind of damage. This way, when you do it based off of the continuous magic damage instead, you're going to end up using that hero's multipliers and attack attributes, in which legendaries are usually higher. And they did, however, reduce the duration of Cute Cutter and Screef's poison duration, which is a big bummer. They won't be as useful as they once were. When summoning, they added a backup storage, which will essentially let your heroes stay inside of it while you're pulling your summoning crystals. And they will just stay in there until you move them out. It says there's no limit. I think the idea is to not let you leave the summoning screen and then decide that you don't want to come back and summon some more. And I think that's it for the updates for the game. I wanted to move on to one other update, and that is Fastidious has launched his website. That's a huge thing for the community. Everybody can go in there and they can see the heroes, their skills, artifacts, min and max, all those good things. It's kind of like a little mini Hell Hades website. It's got a way to go on optimizing, but it looks pretty good. You should check it out. It's fastidious.gg. Also want to call out that they've made some adjustments to Brave Conquest as well. Which they're also doing with the shard summoning events. But in Brave Conquest, you can go up to 6,000 points now, and you can get yourself some ancient summoning crystals, which is a plus. I think they were looking for more rewards, and this is a good addition to the game. As for what's going on Friday, there's going to be a few summoning events going on. There's a huge one going on for Comet and Edith. I think Edith might be okay. We don't really know. I don't know if anybody's done any testing to see how she does. But either way, for a 15x drop rate on Comet, that's almost always going to be worth going for. What I'm going to suggest on this one is there's also a shard summoning event starting Friday. So I would say get where you need to be to get your fragments for the shard summoning event, and then pause and just maybe you just want to stop there if you don't have Comet by that time. Whales and Krakens, they're going to summon for Comet no matter what. If you don't have Comet, I think you should probably definitely try to get him. He's just basically one of the best mages in the game, top 2 at least. I believe there's also going to be 2x events going on at the same time. I don't know if they're combined. They probably are not, but we'll see when we get there. If there is, then it's definitely a good time to pull for a comet. There's also going to be all kinds of events for summoning the spiritual altar. Will be going as well. Last but not least, just like always, I want to invite you to enjoy my Discord. It's Prospector's Digsite. Right now we got about 76 members in there. It'll give you the updates on the video guide. I have almost everybody listed on there. I just finished the watch guard section completely. We have artifacts on there, which is currently working on the exclusive section. It's not done yet. It's looking really good though. But anyways, yeah, you're all invited to come in and join. Don't be shy. Until next time, keep tagging.